know, Huntsville has 4 of the state's top tourist attractions right here, and the number of events is just outstanding. And it's so great to work with partners such as the Arts Council to make sure that we help publicize those outstanding events that they continue to bring to our community. And Huntsville is such a special place because of the volunteerism, and I think Panoply is a prime example of that. But it's my pleasure to introduce Dillon-Jauken, who is the Executive Director of the Arts Council and our great partner and our good friend, Allison.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you for hosting us here today and for all that you and your team here at the CVB does throughout the year to help us promote our great local arts, entertainment, and cultural scene, both to visitors and to residents alike. As Judy said, I'm Allison Dillon-Jauken, Executive Director of the Arts Council, and I am so excited to be here with you today to announce plans for the 33rd Panoply Arts Festival from April 24th through the 26th. So many of our volunteers are here with us in the room today, and we actually began planning this year's event more than 9 months ago. So it's really exciting to finally be able to announce some of our festival headliners and highlights this morning. Now, in case I spoke too quickly a moment ago, which I sometimes do, let me repeat something. This is the 33rd year for Panoply. At the Arts Council, we are so grateful to our local artists and performers, the community, and fans of the festival from throughout the Southeast, because it is quite a significant accomplishment in 2015 to have a large outdoor arts festival that has been in existence for over 3 decades. Now, all of us in this room today know that the Huntsville metro region is an incredible place to live for so many reasons. But one of those reasons is that the last full weekend in April every year, we come together to celebrate our arts and creativity at Panoply, downtown Huntsville's largest event, and one weekend where we have the Southeast Premier Arts Weekend that showcases this city's innovative spark through a festival of art, music, and more. Now, our Panoply 2015 music lineup truly offers something for everyone during the weekend, with a new staggered schedule so you can really take advantage of all these great performances. We are very proud to announce today that this year's music lineup for Panoply includes more than 60 Arts Council members and local bands performing across 5 performance stages, joined by 2 major visiting artists who embody both the well-loved and new sounds of Southern music. Kicking off the festival on Friday evening at 5 p.m. on April 24th, we will feature a wealth of talent on opening night. Music fans can grab a local craft brew and enjoy local legends and up-and-coming bands on the Showcase and Valley Jubilee stages, and international performances on the Panoply World stage. In just 4 hours on Friday night, from 5 to 9, you can see 7 great local acts across our festival stages. Friday night's featured performers take the Showcase stage on the rear of the Huntsville Museum of Art beginning at 6 p.m. with Unknown Lyric. Our friends Unknown Lyric are here with us today, and we are so excited to have them in town. Comprised of Jeremiah Turner on acoustic guitar and Kevin Grayson on violin, Unknown Lyric is an acoustical classical soul duo out of Atlanta. Unknown Lyric's traditional melodies fused with new beats make them the perfect opener for Friday's headliner, Florence natives, the Secret Sisters. Now, the Secret Sisters are returning to the festival after 2 years of touring, including a national tour as the opener for Nickel Creek. The duo of Laura and Lydia Rogers has certainly come a long way from their critically acclaimed 2010 self-titled debut album, and their most recent album, produced by the legendary T-Bone Burnett, mixes a myriad of musical styles. Stirring up a gumbo of country, Americana, folk, blues, and gospel, the Secret Sisters' full band will play a 90-minute set on the Huntsville Museum of Art stage, and their performance will close the evening with fireworks. Saturday highlights Huntsville's own throughout the day, as the festival features the best in area dance, choral, theatrical, and musical performances. On Saturday alone, you can choose from 32 local performances across the festival. Saturday night on the Showcase stage, local band Denim Jawbones will play blues, pop, rock, and groove to open for the evening's major headliner. To close the Saturday night lineup, the Panoply Arts Festival will welcome the Grammy Award-winning Georgia-based pop duo, the Indigo Girls. With With 12 original studio albums, multiple live releases, various greatest hits compilations, and many other recordings to their credit, this iconic duo continues to challenge itself creatively and is scheduled to release their latest album this June. The Indigo Girls' constant touring and writing, as well as their service as staunch champions for arts advocacy, has earned them a dedicated following over the years. Now, when you think about it, so many bands who hit the music scene on the late 1980s, they've disappeared through the years, but not the Indigo Girls. In contrast, they continue to share their creative evolution both in the studio and on stage, which has earned them the lasting respect and devotion of a multi-generational audience. And we are so excited to feature their latest show at Panoply on Saturday, April 25th. Now, Sunday sees more local favorites in the park with plenty of performances throughout the afternoon and evening. 24 different local acts, to be exact. Panoply's live entertainment will come to a close on Sunday evening with hometown stars Kush, Microwave Dave, and Mambo Grigri, rounding out the festival on the World Jubilee and Showcase stages. Now, this is where I should remind everyone that Panoply returned to outdoor festival seating last year. So grab your chairs, grab your blankets, and come out and enjoy the whole weekend of performances. You can set up for a day at a single stage, or you can move about the park and catch every performance you possibly can. But that is just the music side of Panoply. Of course, there will be great art as well. Presented by Toyota Motor Manufacturing of Alabama, the juried art marketplace at Panoply is one of the most popular features of the festival, and it provides prime shopping in a beautiful setting across the Monroe Street Bridge. This year, a record number of artists from across the nation applied to participate in Panoply. We've accepted 85 fine artists from 11 states for Panoply 2015, and 43 of them, that's half of our artists, are new to the festival this year. The visual arts are truly central to Panoply, and it's my pleasure to now introduce Arts Council Board President Steve Johnson, a longtime art marketplace volunteer, to introduce our Panoply poster artist and unveil this year's artwork. Steve.
Still thinking about the Indigo Girls. I really am thrilled to introduce the poster art for the 2015 Panoply Arts Festival. For one thing, the artist is a good friend of mine. As I'm sure a lot of you know, it's one of the longest running traditions for Panoply to commission a local artist to create a unique piece of art that embodies the spirit of Panoply. This year's artist is Gina Percifull. Some of Gina's high school buddies are here today. Gina kind of embodies the spirit of innovation for the city of Huntsville with a funky, smart vibe. Also, she uses salvaged materials. She reuses wood, so she kind of puts the spotlight on Huntsville's focus on sustainability. And the artwork she created this year is both classic and fresh. Obviously, that's hard to do. Gina, help me unveil. A phantom deer joins the show. That wonderful piece of art is going to be on both our poster and our t-shirt this year. We also invite you to visit Gina's booth at the Toyota Motor Manufacturing of Alabama Art Marketplace. Say that 5 times. Anyway, as Allison said, it's going to be a wonderful day, and Gina's going to contribute to that, as are all our other wonderful artists. Allison.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve and Gina. Thank you so much for your wonderful work on this year's poster artwork. I hope you know, I think you know, it is already very well loved. So we've heard about Panoply's art and music, but Panoply is about art, music, and more, including interactive discoveries for all ages throughout the festival, focusing on STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Festival goers of any age can explore 8 new interactives to discover scientific lessons through art, such as magnetic force, optical illusions, and geometry. You can participate in the hands-on activities at Panoply and then scan our QR codes at each tent so you can go home and learn more about the science and new art activities to do at home. Our STEAM activities are open to all Panoply attendees and totally free of cost once you're inside the festival. And before you leave today, I invite you to take a sneak peek at just a few of these activities, like Huntsville Art League's Wonder Vision, Theater Huntsville's Treasure Trackers, SideQuest's Art Bots, supported by volunteers from HAL 5, MindGear Lab's Geo Art Lab activities, our Cosmic Crowns, and our out-of-this-world astronaut helmets, which a couple of our staff members are modeling for you right now. As you can see, education is central to our programming at the Arts Council. In addition to our STEAM Interactives, we are excited to welcome over 2,000 second through fourth graders to the 2015 Panoply School Days on Friday, April 24th. 29 schools from Huntsville City, Madison City, and Madison County will experience an educational preview of the festival, complete with curriculum guides and standards-based lessons. Other interactive areas over the festival weekend includes Arts in Action, the World Discovery Zone, and the Creative Play Space. At the Arts in Action tents, Panoply attendees can witness the creative process of artists firsthand. For the 2015 festival, ironsmiths from Sloss Furnace's National Historic Landmark in Birmingham will do live iron pours on site. Panoply's World Discovery Zone will celebrate the global cultures in 2 interactive tents, demonstration areas featuring local international groups, and a performance stage. And the Creative Play Space is an area open to all festival attendees to enjoy large-scale games, dance lessons, and more on the lawn behind the Huntsville Museum of Art. And of course, today, I'm also very happy to invite our local servicemen and women to the 4th annual Panoply Military Salute Night, presented by Boeing. On Friday, April 24th, we will feature a performance by the U.S. Army Materiel Command Band, and the evening's admission will be free to all active duty military, armed forces reserves, and their dependents. At the Arts Council, we recognize what our military members do for our community each day and what they do to protect us around the globe. And so we are so excited to invite them to join us at the festival and enjoy all that Panoply has to offer. Of course, craft beer and wine will also return to Panoply 2015, but in a new location, near the Eternal Flames on Williams, in our festival food zone. With a focus on craft brewing, this area brings an adult flavor to Huntsville's largest downtown event. And the 2015 location is more centrally located with close access to all 3 of our largest main stages. Now, these highlights join with many other details to complete the 2015 Panoply Arts Festival. But as you can imagine, as you know, Panoply is a team effort. And this year's festival is supported by a new 5-person volunteer leadership team, overseeing festival site and logistics, operations, stage management, interactives and educational programming, and the art marketplace and special projects. Our Panoply 2015 leadership team is comprised of longtime Panoply volunteers, Avonda Best, Rob Bridges, Kathy Calloway, Leslie Gates, and Ann Lee. Several of them are here with us today. Please help me give them a great round of applause. But any large-scale community event like Panoply also requires significant support both from the business community, which provides critical sponsorship funding, and our government partners, who provide guidance and assistance from the earliest stages of planning Panoply right through to the end of the festival. Each year, our board, staff, and volunteers are privileged to work hand-in-hand with our community partners from the City of Huntsville and Madison County. Again, it's a team effort, and we are honored to have the police and fire departments, parking, Operation Green Team, and general services at the City of Huntsville, and Madison County staff members and the Madison County Sheriff's Department as part of the Panoply team. Now, here in Huntsville, we are truly fortunate. We are blessed because we have elected leadership who understand the impact of the arts, entertainment, and cultural sector on our quality of life, education, and economic development. And through Panoply, our community takes up 1 week in a year where we truly celebrate this sector. So it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our 2 greatest Panoply partners. From the City of Huntsville, Mayor Tommy Battle, and Madison County Commission Chairman Dale Strong. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today. Mayor Battle.
When Allison says this is a team sport, it really is a team sport. We have people from across the city working with the Arts Council, but guidance and assistance, I'm just not so sure that that's the way it works. It's move out of the way and we're going to get this thing done. It's going to happen. You know, this is great. Last Sunday we celebrated Youth Art Month here. A month before that, we celebrated the opening of a new portion of Low Mill, and now we're into the 33rd Panoply of the Arts, which is so important to us because it's the visual arts, the performing arts. It's what makes our community a community. So to each of you who are playing a vital part and role in this, thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for giving back to the city of Huntsville and to Madison County and the city of Madison and all North Alabama. Thank you for making this into something that is a community event that makes us feel great about our community and recognize how great our community is. Thank you for doing this.
This is a phenomenal event for everybody, not only here, but all over our state, and many people travel from all over to come to this. You look at it, there's nothing more beautiful than Big Spring Park in full bloom, and that's exactly why it's time. You've done a phenomenal job there. And I have just fixed to move into a new home, started going through a lot of my t-shirts, and I find out that in some of my collections, I've got many of these t-shirts. This is absolutely a phenomenal piece of artwork, and I just want to thank you for the time that you've spent, because this right here is just absolutely beautiful, and thanks again for doing that. Mayor Battle, thanks again for what you do to lead this city.
You're in charge of weather
hey,
this time,
the weather, I said rain today, and it's going to be great, but again, to our volunteers, to the music performers that took time to be here, it means the world. And then to bring the Indigo Girls, my goodness, y'all have gone even further. It's an honor to serve, but we've got a great community here that's second to none, and it wouldn't be what it is today without each of you. Thank you.